it's right in front of me.
Hey vlog, welcome back. So I literally just left work. I packed me an outfit to throw on after I got off of work, because one of my biggest things coming into working full-time again, my biggest fear was being miserable. And then I realized that I have the choice not to be miserable. And I think a lot of times what makes us miserable when we're working full-time is because we subconsciously begin to live for the weekends. And so we're constantly like, okay, I can't wait till Friday, I can't wait till Friday, I can't wait till the weekend. But that's such a miserable way to live, because the fact of the matter is we're gonna have to go back to work on Monday, and we're gonna have to work till Friday, you know, especially if you're working a regular 9 to 5 job, you know. And so what I told myself was, I'm going to start doing things after work. And I saw a post about this on Instagram not too long ago, and the quote that keeps standing out to me, I'm gonna paraphrase it a little bit, but the quote said that whether you do something after work or not, you show up to work with the same emails, the same tasks to do. Like, you're gonna show up to work anyway. So whether you decide to hang out with friends after work or do something fun after work or not, the work is going to be there basically. And that just stuck with me, because it's just like, that's so true. Like, even if I decide to go home every day after work and just sit around and doom scroll, I'm gonna show up to work the next day with the same work to do. Another thing the post said that I love was, at least if you show up to work tired after you hung out with your friends or you went to the movies or whatever thing you decided to do, like, it feels worth it. It feels worth it to show up to work tired knowing that you had this experience, you know what I mean? And it actually will likely help carry you through the week, knowing that you had this pick-me-up and you did this life-giving thing, you know. And so all of that to say, I just pulled up to TJ Maxx. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna give me some flowers because I want some, and then I'm also going to probably get me a few snacks, and we are going to go to the park and we're gonna have a little picnic. Yes, after work. Yes, ma'am. And will I probably be tired in the morning? Yes, because actually tomorrow is one of my early days where I have to be at work the earliest I have to all week. But you know what? I'll get to think about this experience that I had and be like, you know what? It's worth being at work a little bit tired. You know what I mean? And so let's go. I'm excited. I hope they have some pretty flowers. The last few times I've come to TJ Maxx trying to get flowers, TJ Maxx, Trader Joe's. Did I say Trader Joe's earlier, or did I say TJ Maxx? I probably said TJ Maxx. Anyway, but the last few times I've tried to come and get flowers, I've not been very successful because they ain't really had nothing. But I'm hoping that's not the case. We'll talk more about what I'm bringing to the park too. Those are really cute. I like all the color. This is a very small bouquet, but I do love that pink. I love that. I'm between these two. This is really cute. So is this one. I also want to get me some fruit to take to the park with me. I don't want anything too heavy. I'm honestly not that hungry. I had a pretty late lunch at work, so I'm just gonna get me a little bit of fruit, and I might try to find me some type of chocolate or something, because, you know, you gotta have chocolate. Got some berry blend. They also have this medley. I don't really like melon though, and they got a lot of melon in that one. Maybe this one, because it looks like it got more pineapple in it, maybe. Okay, now I need to find me like a little chocolate treat, like some cookies. I kind of want something sweet and savory, so let's see what we can find. I tried these a few weeks ago and they are so good. the first successful Trader Joe's flower run I've had in a while. These are the ones I decided to go with. That pink is gorgeous. The pink. And also, fun fact, my favorite flowers are actually daisies. I actually need to make a stop at the Old Navy that's not too far from here. So I'm gonna do that while I'm in the area, and then we're going to head to the park. Okay, I made it to the park, and now I need to find somewhere fairly shady because I forgot to bring sunscreen and the sun is out, honey, and I'm not trying to get burnt up. So hopefully we can find a good spot. I brought my Kindle, of course. This is the book that I've been reading. I talked about this in my Sunday reset a few vlogs ago, and this book, y'all, it is so good. I was not sure what to expect when I started this book, but it has not disappointed me. And so I'm gonna read a little bit of this while I'm out here, and then I also brought my coloring books and my markers, and we're gonna do a little bit of coloring because I just don't do it as much as I want to, and I'm trying to change that. Honestly, I am just so grateful. It's little moments like this that are actually big moments. I've been sitting here, and although there's a bunch of bugs and I done already got ate up by mosquitoes, I'm just so grateful. I'm glad that I didn't let the fact that I worked all day stop me, and that I have to work all day tomorrow stop me from coming and just having this moment. But I needed this. I really did. And honestly, even though I'm doing this to ensure that I have joy outside of work, it actually made me so grateful for my job. I wouldn't be experiencing this to the fullest extent right now without my job. Like, my job afforded me being able to buy flowers and buy snacks and to, I don't know, I hope that that makes sense, but that's just what I was feeling. I was just like, and maybe it just is being out here in the elements and touching the grass and seeing the trees and hearing the birds. Like, that just makes me grateful. And I don't have everything that I want. I'm not exactly where I want to be in a plethora of ways, but moments like this make me go, you know what? The fact that, I mean, I can sit here and I'm not carrying anything healthy. The fact that I could walk, the fact that I can see, that I can smell, that I can hear, like, life is good. And so I am just so grateful unto the Lord for providing me with a job. And this is why I wanted to adopt this practice, because now I'll go to work tomorrow just feeling so much more grateful for my job, because I got to have this beautiful slow moment right here. It's one that I'll think about tomorrow, and I'll come back to this moment tomorrow, Lord willing, and just go, man, that felt good. So I can push through my shift today. I can push through my hours today because I had this beautiful moment yesterday. I really am just looking forward to the summer. This will be our first full summer here in Columbia, and so I am so excited to explore and get out and try some new things and just all of that. I'm so excited and I'm just so grateful. So thank you, Jesus, and thank you, Lord, just for providing, and just thank you for this life, because it really is beautiful. We're at Chili's because I've actually never had a triple dipper, and I've been craving one for probably a few months now, but we've never bit the bullet. So it was the move tonight.
Who gave you half bun and half sandwich bread? I'm just. Ooh.
I get the hype. I really do. Hey vlog, happy Saturday. We are up and at 'em fairly early, which goes completely against my slow Saturday morning routine. But I was telling my husband this morning, and also, sorry for all the noise. I forgot my mic in my other bag. So we're gonna have to roll with it. I was telling my husband, adulthood is so hard because you're just constantly choosing between different things. Think about the weekend. You have to choose between, okay, am I gonna rest and ultimately do nothing all weekend, or am I going to do the things that I have to do, you know? And sometimes you can find a good balance, and sometimes you just won't. And I've had to accept that although I would love every single Saturday to have a perfect slow morning and be able to not get out of the house until 5 p.m., it just won't work like that all the time, and that's not always the best route to go. For example, I need to make some returns. I need to get my car clean, and it's mainly that one that got me out of the house early because it's just going to get hot. I'm like, I do not want to be in the sweltering heat vacuuming my car out. So I was like, you know what, let me just get up early and go clean my car out. And then I was like, well, you know what, why don't I just do all the things that I need to do and just get back in the house early, you know? And I just chill for the rest of the evening. I gotta go by TJ Maxx, Old Navy to do 2 returns, and then to the car wash, like I said. And then my last stop is actually gonna be coffee. And you know what? That also kind of pushed me. I was like, I can give me a little treat, and what better treat for me than coffee? Good thing is I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. TJ Maxx and Old Navy are in the same parking lot, which is ultimately how I ended up with things from both stores in the first place. So that helps that I don't have to drive to one part of town for one of them and to another part of town for the other one. And the other reason I was like, you know what, this works out good since I got to return at TJ Maxx, because y'all know these lines at TJ Maxx be ridiculous. And girl, I stood in the line long enough for what I bought, and I don't want to have to stand in a long line for what I need to return. So again, it works out. But let me get in here because really I'm just ready to get my coffee. That's what I'm ready for. So let's knock this out and get to the good stuff. Whew. All right, let's speed this up a lot. Okay, I did what I needed to do, and I treated myself to my coffee. And let me tell you something. First of all, I got a muffin out of there too. It was a blueberry muffin. That's probably the best blueberry muffin I've had in my life. It was so good. And then I warmed it up. Thank you, Jesus. It was so good. I'm not even being dramatic. It was so good. And this little churro drink is brown sugar. It got some caramel in it. I forgot what else they said is in it, but it's National Churro. It's National Churro Day. And so I was like, you know what? It has some of my favorite flavor profiles. So I was like, I need to go try it. I won't hold you. It's a teensy bit sweet, a little bit more sweet than what I prefer in a drink, but it is pretty good. Thank you. Have a good one, you too. cute too. Quick haul of everything that I got. I went in there for one thing, came out with a little bit more, but it was still in my budget, and that's what matters. So I didn't splurge super impulsively, which I'm very proud of myself for. So I picked up some of this Cyclar hand cream a few vlogs ago. I came in here to get some of the Edam lip gloss or lip balm, whatever you call it, and I smelled this and I was like, this smells so good, but I already had a hand cream in my purse, hand cream in my car. I was like, I don't need this right now. I ran out of the hand cream in my car, so perfect time to stock up. So I picked this up, and then I've been seeing everybody talk about the Kayali juicy apple, and so I was like, oh, I need to smell that. But I ended up smelling the Eden plush pear, and when I tell y'all, this smells so good. We're going to the beach in a few weeks, and this is gonna be my little vacation scent because it smells so good. And then I bought these little air fresheners from Amazon, and baby, they're trash. So I returned them, and a few months ago my little air freshener from Bath and Body Works, it broke, so that's why I didn't restock these. But I tried these cheap ones from Amazon and I don't like them because I can't smell them, so I picked up another one of these. Isn't this adorable? Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Yes, it is. And then some of my favorite scents for the car freshener is the Waikiki Beach coconut. Love that. And then they had this oceanside lavender. If you know, you know I love lavender, so I decided to pick this one up. I was hoping they had like a lavender vanilla, but they didn't, so I settled for that, and it's good enough. It smells good. But I'm about to head home because I am getting hot, and I'm actually done with everything that I need to do today. Now I need to do some stuff at home, so we're gonna head home, get out of this heat because it's hot, and we'll see what we get into next. Let me tell y'all one thing. I don't care what nobody say, but a Quick Trip hot dog hates to see me coming. I grew up on a Quick Trip hot dog, all right? A little lunch, honey. Get you a big Q at that. Absolutely. I ain't never too good for a good hot dog, okay? Never too good. If you ever wonder if I want a hot dog, I probably do. I probably do. Hey vlog, happy Sunday. I am about to get ready because I'm headed to a R&B brunch. There's a food hall downtown. It's been there for, I don't know, it's been there for a while. It was pretty new when we got here. They finished it shortly after we got here last year, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe in like August. Anyway, the point is, they're having this R&B brunch, and I'm meeting up with somebody, and we're going. I'm so excited. I've been to the food hall before. I've been there maybe twice, but I've never been to any of their events. They have events all the time. This is the first time they're doing this little R&B brunch situation, but I'm excited. I am running a little bit late because at the last minute, I decided to do my nails. I knew that I wanted to do my nails all weekend, and I decided to do it literally like 2 hours before I needed to leave. So I won't be surprised if half of these end up on the floor by the end of the day because I was having a hard time putting them on in the first place. So, you know, we just gonna send a prayer up, okay? I want to wear my contacts today because I want to wear my sunglasses today. I don't know how sunny it is outside, but what I have in mind to wear, which isn't even fully solidified, I'm not gonna lie, I want to wear my sunglasses. I thought that I was going to talk to y'all a little bit more, but I am on a time crunch, so I don't know why I thought that. So I will catch y'all when I get dressed. Okay, so I ended up actually struggling with my outfit, and I don't know. It's one of those days where nothing feels super great, but at the same time, it's nothing wrong with it because I will wear this usually. I'm just wearing this little bodysuit. I got this from Amazon. These are my Fashion Nova shorts. I wear these out. And then I have on these little, girl, these are like Christian Dior dupes from Target from like 2 years ago. And then I wanted to wear my little pink purse. That was kind of what was guiding my outfit today. But once I put it on, it just wasn't, it didn't give. It wasn't. So I decided to go with my mini Roman, which works out because again, I want to wear my sunglasses which are also from Amazon. These are literally the most perfect sunglasses for the shape of my head and my face. They are tooty. And then I was so excited to pull out my Victor and Rolf Tiger Lily. This has, I believe, coconut. Girl, I forgot what's in it, but it's very spring, summer joggers. But it's very spring, summer, which I love, and that's what I've been saving it for because I bought it towards the end of the summer last year, around my birthday, actually. And so I'm glad to bring this back out. All right, y'all, I just parked and I got a really good spot. I got one that's like kind of on the street. There's plenty of parking around here, but obviously I'm like, if I can get as close as possible without having to walk, why would I not do that? So
You and me is like perfection. I've been loving our progression, but I gotta make a confession, no. Lately I've been having questions, oh. See, I've been missing your affection, and this kinda reminds me of the last one. Maybe it's time I learn my lesson, no. Maybe step back from my protection, no. Tell me, am I still your baby, or just holding on to memories and the way you used to make me crazy, or did I do something wrong? Are we still going strong, or you're stringing me along?